YouTube children's superstar Miss Rachel has finally broken her silence after a pro-Israeli advocacy group previously tried to sick the federal government and Pam Bondi individually on her over her Instagram posts, which they didn't like at all. So she put out this statement finally saying, children have human rights. These rights are not just for some children, they are for all children. Standing up for children, especially those who are most vulnerable, is the right thing to do. That's how she responded. That's what she's doing. That's all she has done in her content, which my daughter is a big fan of, in her Instagram posts that have so angered the people who want Gaza to be instantly glassed via nuclear fire or whatever. They don't like that she advocates for children, and they want her to be potentially locked up by Pam Bondi. That's what they wanted. It's insane. There are few people that are less objectionable in the modern era than a Miss Rachel. She is very much like a modern day Mr. Rogers, and that's who they wanted to take down. That's who they wanted to cancel. These people are out of their mind. And I want to give you an example of what was so mad about them. So the organization is Stop Anti-Semitism, apparently saying Palestinian kids shouldn't be murdered is inherently anti-Semitic or whatever. So the director penned a letter specifically to Pam Bondi asking the DOJ to investigate, quote, whether or not Miss Rachel is being remunerated to disseminate Hamas-aligned propaganda to her millions of followers, because they find it inconceivable that a person would advocate for Palestinian kids for free. They think, well, obviously everything you say online is because you've been paid. That's why we do it. And here's an example of one of the posts that they said was evidence she was being paid by Hamas, which obviously has tons of money. 130 more Palestinian children killed, over 15,000 Palestinian children killed total. Stop bombing children. That was the post that they said was proof she's a foreign plant. Brett, what do you think?
I mean, how little it takes to be considered controversial. Like, there's so many people on the right who are defending children that don't exist in like pizza parlor basements and thinking that they're perfectly reasonable for doing so, for bringing a gun to a pizza parlor, right? It is not, this is someone who's like, hey, maybe we shouldn't just kill a bunch of babies. And I thought that was like the central premise of the right wing.
Yeah, pro-life.
But like, that ain't it. It's so weird. Like, there's tons of people who are saying the thing online that Stop Anti-Semitism could rally around, right? And be like, listen, this is what you don't understand, and this is the something history, blah, blah, blah. Like tons of things. But just even there's this great moment between Bill Maher and Bill Burr where they're sitting there being like, I'm on the side of the kids, and like, and Bill Maher's like, oh wow, what a difficult. It's so easy to say. It's like, yes, it is easy to say. I feel like we're overlooking it. We're overlooking the simple truth that we should try to find a way not to kill a bunch of children.
Yeah,
but like everybody gets into this, and like that's not a controversial statement. I've seen tons of controversial statements, some of which I'm for, some of which I'm against. That's not one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Miss Rachel, dude.
It's Miss Rachel. And by the way, Miss Rachel, I know you just had a kid and everything, but feel free to come on the show. You know, we can talk about politics or not. We can talk about kids. Raina loves you. It'd be awesome. She'd think I'm a superhero if I were to talk to you. But anyway, and enjoy the new child. You've earned a little bit of time off for all that you've done for so many parents.